The province's new recycling program is already hitting a bump in the road less than a week after it began. So the CEO of Circular Materials says households in 2 districts of the city, including Leaside, did not receive recycling collection on their designated days earlier this month. The company is going to be picking up the missed bins today and tomorrow. New provincial legislation saw Circular Materials take over recycling collection from the city. And joining me now is City Councillor Josh Matlow, who has received complaints about the new private recycling program. Councillor Matlow, thanks a lot for joining us. So let's hear about what you've heard.
I've been hearing from residents in various neighborhoods around the city that their recycling was not picked up the way that they were told it would be, since the Ford government put recycling as the responsibility of a company called Circular Materials rather than the City of Toronto. And, this is especially infuriating after the holiday season when people have a lot of wrapping and packaging that they were hoping to have picked up. And residents are just saying they pay taxes for basic services like recycling. And not only was it not done well, it wasn't done at all. And they are hoping for accountability. The problem is, for the past few decades, they would call, whether it be their councillor or the City of Toronto directly. And now it's some company that's been put in charge, and they don't know who to hold to account.
Okay, so from your understanding, what all is going on here? What needs to happen? I mean, they said they're going to pick up the recycling over the next 2 days.
What needs to happen now is that Circular Materials need to get out today and pick up the recycling that residents have been waiting to see picked up before more raccoons, rats, and others are going to be getting into that recycling, and these bins blocking the ability of the city to clear the snow on the sidewalks. That has to happen immediately. There also needs to be some real look at why they didn't pick up the recycling after the holidays the way the residents were promised. I believe that services like recycling are basic city services that should be provided by local government. It was working. Actually, it's been working for a long time. And the moment that they effectively privatized this basic city service to Circular Materials, again, not only was the service not provided well, it wasn't provided at all. So I wish Doug Ford would focus on being Premier of Ontario rather than continuously meddling in basic city services and then, frankly, messing it up.
And moving forward, what is going to be sufficient for you?
I'm reaching out directly to not only the province, but also the mayor's office and Circular Materials CEO. I'm asking for, in the short term, immediate changes to what they've done. They need to make sure that their contractors are effectively clearing the recycling and doing it well and reliably so that residents can, rely on the services that they pay for. In the longer term, I do believe that a service like this should be returned to the city because ultimately people need to know that when something doesn't happen as well they were expecting, that they know who to hold to account and they can call their councillor or call 311 and get it corrected. Right now, residents are left in the dark, and frankly, not only in the dark, but with a lot of recycling left at their curb.
Okay, so you mentioned this a little bit just before. What do you want to say directly to Premier Ford now?
My message to Premier Ford is there's a healthcare crisis. Schools need to be fixed. There are real problems in this society, including housing affordability. Focus on your job and allow cities to do their job. And especially when you do meddle, don't screw things up when you intervene in city responsibilities. I mean, the reality today is that because of Doug Ford, we're not getting recycling picked up in the City of Toronto. That's not acceptable. That needs to change.
Okay. City Councillor Josh Matlow, thank you.
Thank you.